candle.
Hello friends, fae and fellow adventurers, and welcome to the Hodgepodge Tavern. I'm your DM Carl, and today we're stepping through the portal to the infinite planes. Let's discover our forgotten memories. Alongside you we have our players.
Hello, I am Philip, and I play D, the wizard.
I'm Alex, I play Sprite / Marigold, the Fairy Paladin.
I'm Kyle, I play Spike, the Blading Monk.
/ cat.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's real cool.
He's good.
It's this
He's
guy
got
on the
like a ribbon
picture.
transit.
If you're not watching and you're just
don't-
listening, he's showing the picture.
I don't know which
Same
camera
as
it's
every
pointed to.
A blue metal man in concentration.
Everyone.
It's very
Faces the
unfocused
camera.
and blurred.
With a white bowl cut and
Yeah,
spiky
it's a
arms.
pretty impressive haircut, I must admit.
He needs to
it's,
shave.
It's a look. It's he's chosen a look.
Just Sprite cut it for you like every 3 days just to keep it like immaculate.
Yeah. You just get camp cook pot.
You will
Put
put
everything.
It is
Yeah.
functional haircut, okay?
Doesn't get in your.
Doesn't get in your eyes.
Yeah.
Not quite long enough for anyone to pull on it,
Yeah. perfect.
but also long enough to be stylish.
I'm Josh. I am playing Link the Bard, and I'm a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Not
You
Josh
summoned a
saying
demon.
this. I didn't summon a demon. I asked for help from anyone who would help me,
A devil.
and a devil turned up.
Yeah, don't call them demons. I
Yeah,
say this
real
every
bad.
time, and you say
It's
this
very
every time,
upset about that.
and eventually you're gonna say it, and you're gonna say it in character. And I'm gonna fuck you up.
Devil.
I get really nervous about that because I get them mixed up all the fucking time.
And you have to live with them.
Just call it dark entity.
Well, then
Generic.
you've got Yugalofs, and you've got Geralofs.
What's
Such
it
a
mean?
stereotype though.
So my name's Kim. Hi. She, her, and I play a changeling monk who goes by the name Brady and they them pronouns, which I know is confusing because I present very feminine, but roll with it.
Literally.
Oh!
Sorry,
Negative
I
one.
leave now.
That was so good.
Oh, it was a 3. Lucky
Um,
number.
I'm not feeling too great,
This
so
is
if
a
I
good
disappear, I'm probably crying.
Or die.
Aw,
Don't die.
Or flying.
I'll join
I'm
you.
flying.
I'm a
Yeah.
solidarity crier.
Aw. No, I'm okay. I'm disabled. I have chronic illness. Sometimes it flares up.
And apparently today we are incredibly tangential, so
We are.
yeah, enjoy.
We also have 9 lost kids with us.
Oh yeah.
We've got Balon Bloodrain, Lil Jessica, Lil Timmy 2 Toes, Big Timmy 10 Toes. Weird flex, but okay. Gustav, Sally Shrankum, Billy the Biter, Mel the Bell, and Jaden Smith. No relation to persons fictional or otherwise, alive or dead.
All things are
Mere
purely
coincidence.
coincidental.
I'm trying to remember which one I can claim. Which one? I can't remember which one I came up with.
One of
Billy?
the toes.
Definitely 10 Toes.
One of the toes.
What was it?
Definitely 10 Toes.
I don't know if I did.
That's why it's a weird flex. Anyway, now colours. Let's stumble into the darker things.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you have a summation for us?
Does he though?
Hold
Do
on,
we
let me
want? Do we
crinkle.
want to?
I have
Be
a
critical.
question. After 1 year of playing, you know that bit you say at the beginning? Is it colours? Is that what you're saying?
Cutters.
Cutters.
Cutters. I've been wondering for a year.
You're
I-
joking.
It's
No.
like sigil slang.
It is
Yeah,
single slang.
I just
Yeah.
thought I'd ask because I thought, well, it's been a year.
That's fair.
Probably.
Unfortunately, I haven't
On
had
your
a
anniversary.
Last time on Hodgepodge Heroes.
Interrupting.
Shut up!
Ooh.
Last time on Hodgepodge Heroes.
Cowardice!
Or wisdom.
Thy name is.
There seemed to be much of one of them in the last session, as the team found out the old hag was more than just the discarded skin she had cast aside. Quickly proving her power, the hag isolated the members of the party who were more amenable to negotiation and negotiate. They were Brady and Spike, by the way.
Yep, that's fair. We are
Named
more amenable.
and shamed.
More reasonable, perhaps.
Lies and slander. Things were a little tense afterwards. Sorry.
He's a little split.
As the hag managed to escape mostly unscathed, and the party able to say the same. But she had certainly left her scars, namely Link having had his mouth literally closed up, which made him significantly moodier than the teenagers we were dragging around.
That's temporary, it's fine.
Did not like.
The team also
Would not recommend.
had now the
0
issue
Two
of
stars.
the hag letting the hag leave, going unaddressed, because certainly they'll probably hear of her doing many bad things later on.
Nah. She'll go to live quietly
It'll be fine.
in a farm.
True.
Yeah, she wants to raise puppies and grow corn.
She'll make a
It's
house
fine.
made of gingerbread, I'm sure. Instead of dealing with their problems like functioning adults, the team instead hyper-focus on making progress in their original reason for coming to the Beastlands, finding the Grove of Unicorns. Meanwhile, Link fails to learn from the past mistakes and makes an open bargain with any devil willing to listen, offering as sacrifices symbols of himself and his erstwhile friendship. The party, unaware of this, continue to journey through more jungles, forests and plains, seeking this elusive spot. This one single place in a vast plane of existence, like looking for a single needle that had been cast into the ocean. Fittingly then, Marigold found it by sheer dumb luck. It was surrounded on all sides by thick forest, all tall and ancient trees with bark as wrinkled as the old creatures they were. Upon stepping foot into the grove, Marigold vanished, and before the team could pursue, a devil appeared before them.
Dun, dun, dun.
A 1 in 5,452 chance of finding that
And-
one hex.
And we're having to find it pretty
With two random rolls.
quickly.
Yeah, it was. It was
Two
That's
two.
right.
random
It was
rolls.
2
Unplanned.
fours, 2 d6s, both
Two
were
fails.
fours.
You failed on the d20 first, so it's probably like a 1 in... no, 2 in 3 chance of failure,
Something like that.
and then a 1 in 6 on top of that.
Crazy.
Twice.
That's ridiculous.
And yet,
Had
the
a roll.
cadence of the planes, as they say,
Yeah.
aligned for Sprite. And standing in this vast open land of charred earth and grass and trees, the smell of ash and fire still lingers in the air. And you see a figure kneeling, prostrating on the floor in the center of this field. They have a... their skin does not appear to be as you would expect, and they don't appear to be wearing any clothes. The skin is that of bark, and you see a faint glow of yellowy, perhaps even an amber colour emanating from the center of them. The bark of their skin is a greeny brown colour, and you can see that there are small fronds of leaves protruding from their body in random places. They're kneeling, prostrating on the floor in the centre of this field.
Is this the? Wasn't there a vision? Like I saw a vision of like, and there was a description of like a tree-like person. Wasn't that
Ooh.
right? But am I connecting like
DM is
despite-
shrugging and looking mysterious.
Being
Probably a yes.
mysterious.
yeah. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I haven't got my book with me.
I don't know. I can't remember either.
Philippe probably wrote it
Sorry,
down.
It's really helpful.
I don't write down visions that other people have. Is that yours, book?
That's down to the players.
Can I see their face?
No, they are facing the other way from you.
How long is this happening? Can we because we would have seen her disappear. Would we have been able to shout for her, and would she be able to respond and hear us? Or
You can shout. Then you hear no response, and Sprite hears nothing.
It was on my notebook, on my digital notebook, which got wiped. I just remembered. And I had to start again.
Most people that use digital tools.
Wow, weird.
The failures of technology.
Right, so how far away am I standing?
Perhaps 200 feet.
Oh wow, so it's quite a...
This is a huge open expanse.
And is there
Much
anything...
larger than it originally alluded to
Ooh.
when you saw it before you went.
And
stepped
your
over
memories
the
of the
threshold.
vision are hazy.
Memories of the
they
vision
are
are hazy.
very hazy. I recognise this person.
Something seems familiar, but you can't put your finger on it.
Does anything as I'm just taking in all of this detail and overcome with, absorbing this environment and this scene, is anything triggered? any like?
You feel a strong sense of belonging, but at the same time, an emptiness.
Oh god. Okay. I'm just gonna bellow at the top of my lungs, like it's me, and see if they hear me.
And they do. Nobody outside hears this. And the figure will stand up and turn around to face you. And you see streaming from their eyes, which are like little black, just like completely shiny blackness. And you see a little yellow tear streaming down their face. And it looks sticky and thick.
Sticky no.
Sure.
Like so.
I'm gonna take a step forward.
And as you do so, they regard you with a almost confused look and say, Marigold!
It's me.
What happened here?
I don't know. I don't have any of my memories. I just know that I belong here, but I don't know why. And I don't know who you are, but I know that I know you.
Do you know what happened to... Sorry.
It was really special to me.
Yeah, it's very special.
Imagine this really long.
I gotta get the
animation.
names right.
I gotta
Because
write
there's
them
a
down.
lot of names.
There's a lot of names.
I gotta
names in that one,
redo
yeah.
my thing.
I can't remember who made Alex's character.
Me.
You
Do you
did.
know what
Ah!
happened to the tattoos on your left and right arm?
Yeah, well I have.
Do you know what happened
Excuse
to
me.
your husband?
Well, fuck.
Ooh, baby.
Oh!
Oh damn.
And
Sorry.
your children? I have been here a while and I have not seen them.
Oh,
My
baby.
children.
Yes.
What? I forgot my own children. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna like crumple down into like a little ball and just like start rocking on the floor like.
I want to help my friend, but I
Yeah,
don't know
well,
she's
So, as this is all happening, I'll let you process that a second.
Oh god.
And I will go to the outside. So, behind you, the familiar voice
Oh,
of Lucretia chimes in from behind. So, how you doing?
What are you doing here?
How did you get here?
Well, I was sent here.
This.
By
You
what?
contacted the boss and he sent me here.
You what?
I wouldn't be smiling. Josh is smiling.
Well, howdy, Lucretia.
What?
It sure is nice to see you.
It's been a while. You've been causing a big ruckus from what I've heard.
What you mean?
What have you heard? Yeah, what?
Well,
Yeah.
Disregard that. What?
I just-
Why are you here?
I just
rewind.
Can I speak with you?
Rewind back to that moment when you said
in private.
That
this
he
one
summoned
called you here.
he wants to talk to me. I kind of have to talk to him more than you guys, unfortunately.
We are kind of in the middle of something. Can this wait?
Sprite just disappeared.
She what?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
step
Sprite.
into the. I'm gonna step into the.
No, she was just
Gross.
here.
Or try to.
I'm
Sprite.
gonna go.
She went that way.
You're okay.
Sprite, do you want Spike to come into the grove?
Oh.
Can I feel like a?
You feel the essence of
Ding dong.
Spike,
And I know it's Spike.
and you know it's Spike.
Door cam.
Yes.
It me.
Oh, man, I want to give me one of those. Those are so useful.
I'm gonna like, not resist it, but like delay
Mm-hmm.
the response
Yeah.
for like maybe a minute.
Oh, then you would
Well,
feel me too, right?
If you're
I
walking
follow?
into
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
anyone
This
that
is
walks
not-
through,
this
you
is
will
more
feel
to
them.
this.
And
This isn't over.
You know inherently inside yourself that if you do not permit them
It's fine.
access,
I'll deal with this.
they will not be able to enter.
I'll
Yeah.
send
They will
I'll
just
send it away.
exist in the open glade that they saw before.
Yeah. Sprite doesn't want to let them in right now because she's feeling too overwhelmed. Like, But when it was just Spike, she was like getting ready. But then when it started assaulting her senses, she just went no, shut down, and she's like frozen right now.
And Spike, you step through, and the threshold that you saw Marigold go through, you're standing where they were, and you do not see anyone.
Do I feel anything? Do I not?
You do not feel anything.
So he went through, but he can't see me.
He didn't go through.
Oh, I thought you said.
You went
So
through,
he went
but
through the
he didn't go
threshold.
through.
Right.
You said essentially
Right.
no,
There's no spirit walking for me.
basically.
So you're just standing in the
An
circle,
open
but
space.
like
Probably in the same place
just
as
the
me,
regular.
but just.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
Not
you've
in the same
seen
place.
from the outside,
He's just
he
standing
stood in the
there.
middle of
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Whereas beforehand, you saw
Sprite
Marigold
would disappear.
disappear.
Okay.
She's in some sort of extra space.
I don't. What did you do with her in the last 2 seconds?
What is this about?
We'll get to that. Lucretian, you can wait a second. Where's Sprite? I turn around for 1
Gone.
second.
She walked through these trees here, and she wasn't there anymore.
I'd probably just do the same. Try and ignore this situation right now, and just sort of like walk in. Sprite, come out here. Come on. You shouldn't be wandering away.
Would any of us have noticed the moment where she steps and disappears?
Yes, you were basically watching that, and then the moment she disappeared, you heard the voice behind you.
I
So
think
we
I'm the
saw
only.
it.
I think I'm the only person that hasn't.
Missed it.
That was like focused on Lucretian.
Could I start casting detect magic to see if I can figure out what's causing it?
Yeah, you casting it with spell slot. You casting it with.
Because that's 10 minutes. No, I don't have it prepared, so it has to be a 10
Sorry,
minutes
guys,
thing.
I'm really
Okay.
blocking you.
So you'll
Cock
begin to
blocking
do that.
you.
In the meantime, I'll go. Oh yes.
Could she let us in one by one, or does it have to be like if? the
Yeah,
gates
there's
op-
like an
If the gates
individual.
open, the gates is open.
It's
Oh,
an
cool.
individual. You feel the individual people attempting to enter, and you're able to permit individuals in or not.
She just doesn't like us very much.
Bruh,
Oh.
bruh. Don't speak for yourself.
New number with this.
You playing? Who dis?
Yeah.
You play.
It's like you see
That's
the,
the episode title.
you see,
Yeah.
you see the
Who
curtains
dis?
moving,
Yeah.
but no one's no.
Yeah.
So, with the basically nobody going through the portal, we will go back into Sprite. We've had a second to process what's going on. And he asks, do you know what happened to your husband or your children?
Do you?
Unfortunately not. I was doing my regular rounds around Toril, and I just felt my connection to Mialeki was extremely weakened.
I'm gonna take out my amulet, which is like scorched, isn't it? And just show.
Yes,
Do you know how this happened?
I do not. As I said,
When
I
did
was,
this happen? How long ago?
A couple of months ago. As soon as I felt the connection break, I travelled back from Toril.
How do we know each other?
You are the keeper of the grove. I am the Amber Messenger.
Red stuff.
I'm doing it. I'm not there.
I am the proxy of Mialeki.
And your connection is broken,
My connection is weakened.
but not broken.
I can still feel her, but we are not able to communicate as openly as we used to.
Is something attacked Mieliki?
I'm unsure. I get small images, but nothing incredibly coherent. I've only felt something at a very minuscule level of this once before, and that was as people stopped turning to Mieliki and started worshipping others.
And you don't know what happened here?
I do not.
Why this place is razed and burned and
Unfortunately.
nobody knows. How can nobody know?
My suspicion is everyone involved is no longer around.
That hurt. Where can I go? Where can I go for answers?
I do not know what brought you back here. You say you don't remember anything.
I have no memories. I woke up on the banks of the River Styx. Apparently I'd made a bargain with somebody, and here we are.
I know you would not have done that in vain. There must have been something
Who
pressuring you.
is my husband?
Oleander.
And then I'm gonna like touch my tattoo. And my children?
Cain and Hazel.
K.
Cein. I can't remember who that's it. I assume Cain.
Hazel.
Hazeel, yeah.
Thank you.
They're really beautiful names.
They were beautiful children.
Were.
They are not here. You do not know where they are. And you've seen what is around here.
What do you know of me?
You are Marigold, the keeper
The
of
keeper
the
of the
grove.
groves, yes. What else do you know of me? Who am I? What am I like as a person?
You are kind and accepting. You ensured that this grove was protected. The turn of your 100th birthday was coming up. The last thing when I last saw you, you were preparing for Hasava, the ritual of passage keeping.
Passage.
Your daughter was to take the mantle of keeper.
But that never happened.
I do not know.
You would have been there surely if it had happened.
I was off on a pilgrimage through Toril to find worshippers, more people to help power Mieliki.
This doesn't make any sense. And you just stay here. And what? What do you do?
Well,
What's your purpose?
I am the proxy of Mieliki. I travel and spread her word and speak through her. As I said, I was on a pilgrimage through Toril. I
And
was
on
in
your
Faerun
travels?
at the time.
You never spoken to anyone who knows anything about what happened here on all your travels.
I have been here for the last month, weeping for you, praying to try and bolster Mieliki's power so that she can give me a stronger vision.
Sorry if I'm not being my usual kind self. I don't much feel like myself these days.
It is
There-
okay.
There was a vision that came to me a short while ago.
Yes.
I don't remember when, days, weeks, of this nightmare. And I didn't know what it meant. But there was somebody who survived. And I didn't understand then, but I think I understand now that this was what they survived. You haven't heard anything. Nothing. Where can I go for answers? I need help. You're the only person.
I can pray that Mieliki gives me a sign, but she is weakened.
Then pray, and I'll pray with you.
And
Maybe-
let us-
Maybe together we can really boost the connection. Maybe now I'm back, I can help restore something to you.
Take my hand and we shall pray.
Oh, just like without even. I'll take both with both my hands.
And he will sort of go down on his knees and start prostrating again,
Yeah.
and sort of signal for you to do the same.
Yeah, I'll just follow. I'll just like mechanically just in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Excellent. And he will start humming and sort of chanting.
I feel like I would just like join in, like listen to and either not maybe mimic it exactly the same, but like harmonize with it somehow. Like that feels right, the right thing to do.
Excellent.
You've been hanging out with bards too long.
I know, it's rubbing off.
Harmonizing rather than copying and chanting.
I love it.
Yeah, like two heads are better than one kind of thing.
Okay. Are you still keeping everyone out for the time being?
I don't know if anyone's still trying to get in.
As long as they're in the area, you can kind of feel the faint presence of them.
I think I'm gonna wait for this moment. My concentration is on this. I'm not really thinking about anyone else.
So nobody else is coming in.
But
Okay.
I'm freeing up a bit.
As you begin praying with the individual known as the Amber Messenger, we'll go back outside. None of you have been able to get through this threshold. It's been about 2-3 minutes, so we've still got another 7 minutes on the detect magic.
He looks like he's trying.
Come on. Well, while
I'm
that's
doing a Mr. Bean thing, really like sprinkling magic.
while D is doing that, Lucretian,
Yes?
can I speak to you in private? I'm sorry, I just.
Certainly, you're here. You're the one that I've been sent here to talk
Yeah,
to.
stop with that. That's enough of that. Let's just.
He's all winks at Brady.
That's a no.
I don't understand what's going
I feel
on.
like
Ignore
if this is
him.
the
You
case,
have
this
to
would be
just
evidence for
see
something.
us and say hello
Unfortunately not. I have been sent here on business.
Oh,
on
please
business.
stop.
Is this part of your ascension quest?
No, it's
Is there
fine.
anything else we can
He's
do?
ascended as much as he needed to. Come on, alright, come on. And I'm just gonna like usher him away.
I'll be back in a second! I sent you a message.
Brady
Oh,
looks kind of hurt.
We're fine, don't worry. Or listen.
Don't worry. Don't listen. Don't worry. Or listen.
I'll try and.
Didn't want to listen
assist
anyway.
you.
God.
Yeah. So, as we sort of get like, just a little bit out of earshot, say, what in the plains are you doing?
Well, I was sent here. You sent out a distress call?
Yes, I got that. I wasn't really expecting you. I mean, no offense. Who's your master? I don't even want to know the answer. Yes, tell me. Come on. Who's your master?
Princess Kovic.
Okay.
Princeps Kovic.
Princess
K-O-V-I-K.
Kovic. Okay, and who is Princess Kovic?
He's my boss.
Okay, and I'm assuming he's like you,
He's not exactly like me.
like you but worse.
He's higher up on the pecking order, as they say.
Oh goodness, and what did he do to get there?
He's the Dread Lord of Ashgaroth.
Oh
And-
my God, that was amazing.
That was pretty good.
Oh my God.
I wish I could
The
say that's the
black
first
speech
time I've
of
ever heard
Mordor.
something like that.
That's how I wake her up.
Whenever Carl does something like that, I'm like, oh, your demons come out to say hello.
Alex just goes, shut up.
I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, because normally you do it squatting over me while I'm trying to watch TV.
That is terrifying.
So
Literally, it's
fine. What are you offering?
I'm not offering anything. Actually, come to think of it, I... He sort of looks around shiftily and...
I feel like the only way Lucretian can look is shiftily.
I mean...
Like,
He's the shiftiest character ever.
looking for a glass of water, shiftily.
Where is it?
It's just default state.
Give me 1 second. And you can see he starts like doing the motion with his hands and he's muttering under his breath. He's like, okay, it's safe. Right, well, it's a long story. Are you sure you don't want me to say it in front of everyone?
Just tell me first, and then we can go and tell them.
Okay, well, when I last met you, I was trying to figure out a way that I can ascend. So I went to a place called the Styx Orman. It's a fiend bar in the lower ward. Well, there I met an individual. He said that if I wanted to better myself, you know, what I'm all trying to do here, that I should go with him. There's a splinter organization that isn't part of the Archdevils. I feel like, this Bater's not very happy with me. If he were to find out that I wasn't an imp anymore, then God knows what would happen. So I was like, fine, yes, okay, I'll join this splinter organization. I met Princess Kovac. He said that if I was to do a good job for him, then he would help me be able to ascend to the next level. You know how it is. What did you try to help me to do? The weird spelly one.
Yeah.
Yes, well, in doing so, I not infiltrated the organization, I joined the organization. I have every intention of continuing to do the job that I have there. It is my goal, after all. You had your goal. Have you found out anything about yourself?
Somewhat. Yeah, that's by the by. Just keep going.
Oh, well, anyway, I heard that there was a couple of souls that went a little bit missing. There are various people that are hunting to reclaim said souls. Now, I heard this and I thought immediately of you guys. Obviously, I didn't tell them anything. We're friends, right?
Of course we are, Lucretian. The best of friends.
You haven't told anyone about what we've done together.
No, definitely
Excellent,
not.
excellent. I haven't said anything about it either. Anyway, I heard about this, and this individual that I'm working for, Princeps, he had a very high stakes on one of the souls that was in the selection.
Which one?
Well, I suspected it was you. He's a...
Why me?
Well,
I mean, obviously I'm the best soul. I'm, the grandest and the most talented and the most handsome. But what does this devil lord want with me?
well, he's a chitin.
A chitin,
Yes,
like insect?
chain devil.
And I'm just gonna touch the birthmark scar thing on my neck. Is he connected to this?
You're more connected to him through that.
He's the one that gave me this?
You gained that? This is what I've heard. He's your father.
My legs are gonna buckle slightly. What do you mean? My father. I know my father. He was my father. Enough.
Voice in my head.
Voice in my head. I know I can hear Brady whispering on my shoulder. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know the specific details, but he's your dad. And, well, he was asked to help a child be conceived.
my mother couldn't conceive a child. And
No.
she made a bargain.
That's my understanding of it. As I said, I haven't read the fine print details. This is only what I've ever heard. You see, I tried to infiltrate them a little bit deeper, get into the inner circle, you know what I mean? And as I said, it's a lost soul. Well, he's not able to travel quite so easily to the upper planes.
Yeah.
If he did, there would be huge shockwaves. People would know about it instantly. However, smaller, lesser devils like me can slip in unnoticed.
Oh, don't think of yourself as lesser, Lucretian. You are the best devil that I know.
Well, that's nice. You ready?
Don't look into that too much. Moving on.
Don't think about it too much.
We've only really met two,
Just
and
take
one
it.
of them was hunting me, but...
Just take it.
Yeah.
Just take it.
So what? Why is he reaching out now then?
Well, you reached out to him.
Well, I didn't reach out to him. I just reached out to anyone.
Exactly. And you reached out to him.
Okay, but like, but what does he want?
Well, what's out?
Kyle's holding up a piece of paper that says Mary plus Devil Daddy equals Jesus. No, cross that out. Link.
I am the Antichrist. I love it.
Oh god.
Yes, and he wants to reclaim what is his property.
I am no one's property.
Well, legally speaking, you are. In the nicest possible way. On the plus side, the way that you are means that you kept your physical form. He had particular interest in that over you being some small sort of lava.
I guess I am not so easily diminished. Nor will I be reduced to chattel.
That's perfectly fine. He specifically made requests that you come as your soul version of yourself rather than a lava. Anyway, he sent me up here to bring you back. Now, obviously, I've come here to warn you about this because we're best friends, right?
Of course we are, Lucretian.
Excellent. Well, I do still want to ascend. And he's the only one I know. So, will you come back with me? Pretty please.
You know what, Lucretian? I've got some things to do here. It's gonna be a no.
What about afterwards?
It's like
I can stick around. I have no way of getting back on my own. I'd have to travel through portals. He sent me here. Plane shifted me. It was weird. It was a bit tingly. Have you done that too much? I mean, we did it once together, but
I've heard somewhere that if a devil is killed on a different plane, they will return to the plane upon which they were spawned.
that is true. The same's also said about people who have souls. If their soul is damned to go to somewhere, then it will go back there.
Very well. Lucretian, you are a good friend,
I know.
and I thank you very much for warning me.
Excellent.
I'd like you to give a message to this thing that claims parentage over me.
Chain Daddy.
That sounds like something very different.
I will be along
Sorry.
at my own pace, and when I do, I expect to be welcomed as a son of the underworld, not as a slave.
I can't promise anything, but I'm not your dad.
And neither can I.
It's like
And I'll say, yeah, I'll just say, I'll like give him a hug and say, goodbye, Lucretian. And yeah, say
I knew it. I thought it was going to be
travel well, friend.
Thunderwave.
As he and I'll just sort of like stab him in the heart as he I'm sending him home. I'm sending him back with a message.
It is like the quickest way to get him home.
Yeah, I know, but
I thought
Brutal.
Thunderwave was going to come.
Yeah, I was expecting Thunderwave
I want to blow into bits.
It's expensive. It's a spell slot.
Yeah.
he wasn't even worth the spells.
Roll me a critical hit.
Baby.
Like you've crit.
Okay, so
Roll me the
roll
damage.
Roll
to fit
damage.
with the critical
Bro,
hit.
if you fail this, you're going to be in trouble.
Oh
He
no.
is a chain down.
He's a spine devil. This guy.
Oh, how much health does he got?
That's what I'm figuring.
So I'm thinking
out now.
of him as like a little imp. How much?
He's a spine devil now.
On the
It
fucking
may,
hugging him though.
it may still be enough.
May still be.
Is it
Oh, so it's not going to be much. It's going to be like 13.
Okay. That is nowhere near enough.
Oh.
That's like a quarter of his hit points.
Okay, I'm not doing it if I think that he's like. I was thinking of him as like a little imp.
He's not an imp
Ah,
anymore.
okay.
He did change into a spine devil, but also you don't have a silvered or magical weapon.
Oh yeah.
So it's even less.
So
Alright.
would you?
Can I
roll
wreck
it?
on that? I
Just
don't-
lost
yeah,
your
I-
best friend.
Like,
Yeah.
he stabbed
I
him
would
and he's
know
like,
not to
oh,
do
just
that
kidding. Just kidding.
All right, there you go.
It's a retractable knife.
It's a blood pact.
Can you quickly create like a bunch of flowers as if it's like a trick
Yeah.
knife? Like
You are creation.
No, but if you were thinking of him as a little imp, that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
different.
Misguided.
I was thinking of him as like something about this big.
No, he's still small. He's probably about the size of Sprite.
But he's tough.
But he's got
Still a
spines all
devil.
over him because he's
I
no
won't do
longer
that.
an imp.
It would have been cool.
He looks
It
more.
would have been, unfortunately.
He looks more
it's
powerful.
very like the Lannisters and their regard.
Yeah.
This way.
And then they have plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what? What?
All right.
I'll let you wreck on that.
So
You thought he was an imp.
Oh, that was
you-
so cool though. People have already started drawing fan art. God damn it.
You would have gotten my vote. No, we don't.
You get an answer.
So are
though.
you?
For the
You're not able to
Antichrist.
travel back then.
I'll have to go the slow way.
How long will it take you to get back?
Well, I don't know how to get out from here.
Yeah, neither do we. We've been wandering in the Beastlands for at least a week, maybe 2,
A week and a half.
week and a half.
Well, if I can get back to Sigil, it wouldn't take me very long at all, maybe a couple of days. But I don't know how to get back from here. I was kind of hoping you'd come with me and lead me.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Why don't we join the others
Yes, excellent.
now that I've understood what this very disappointing deal has been, and you don't have anything to. It doesn't matter. Well, good news, friends. Lucretian is
You
here.
found Sprite? Oh.
Is she still missing?
Yes.
Yeah.
On that note, I will go back to Sprite. So Sprite, as you sit there
Son
praying, you feel the strongest connection that you've felt to Mialiki so far.
Good.
It is very faint. If you imagine like almost a dying animal and you sort of hold it close to you and you can feel sort of like that faint heartbeat.
Oh god, that's a really sad image, Carl.
That is.
That's the
It's not Klaus. It's another animal. It's a random one that you don't know.
generic animal
Like a
7.
Imagine Bambi,
rats.
Oh.
sweet little deer, bleeding out.
In the forest, all alone.
And then
Because
Klaus
he killed
comes in
Oh my
and
God.
he's happy.
Oh, okay.
But then he's not.
I will actually cry.
Come on, we need the views. We need the views.
But that's probably how it feels like
Yeah.
having the house like fading in your arms.
Oh my
It's
god,
probably-
don't! Oh, cry.
No, but that's
like, I will
probably-
actually cry.
Because
Klaus hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Oh my god.
because Mialiki is like
Don't-
super connected to you.
Stop winding her up.
Look, I'm crying.
Oh my god.
Okay, go before I
That is
say
that is
Use
the
it, use
feeling.
it, camera.
That sort of faint beating as you hold
Damn it.
hold them in your arms, and you feel that very, very faint pounding, and you get a very faint image, and it is of a set of stones atop a very tall hill.
How tall? Like a little mountain or an actual?
Like a little mountain.
Okay. And the
And-
stones are all the way.
The stones are quite high. We're probably talking taller than Stonehenge.
Okay.
And you see in between two of the stones, wrapped in chains, is a young looking girl with
Oh no.
wings.
And I know she's my daughter already, don't I? She's my daughter. I know she is.
You get that
I know
feeling.
she is. Hazel. Chained to the stone
Chained between two of these stones on top of this hill.
like a sacrifice. Does
Not
that work?
necessarily like a
No.
sacrifice. Suspended and unconscious.
And nobody else? No other landmark or nothing to identify this?
It's this very, very tall hill, and you see
Can I
a
do-
tall figure of
We know a place called the Standing. We know of a place called the Standing Stones, which is northeast from here, which I believe was part of your vision.
so you
And like the
see
Grove of Unicorns and the stones were connected somehow. Just as
a
reminder.
landscape surrounding it of deserts, verdant forests and mountains, rivers and plains. Atop the hill are three concentric rings of stones, and in the middle of them, chained in iron, is this girl.
What, I don't know if anyone has notes on this, but does anyone remember that there was, I'm not sure if it was Spike that found out this information, about a warden that exists around here.
This was Sprite. Sprite did the
Was it
research.
Sprite?
Yeah,
Mm.
Sprite was doing research because she was doing research.
And someone
Same.
survived.
That's right. I
and
was
it-
asking in the library thing.
Someone
Yeah.
survived from
Yeah.
this happening and was taken in by the warden as the culprit, right?
Yes.
So they're probably blaming the daughter.
But did that vision tell us where they were being held?
You know it as a place called the Standing Stones.
That's why it's been written down.
So this
We
is
gotta
it.
go northeast,
Yeah.
or I suppose north from here.
So Sprite's
Fuck.
piecing this all together, right? Because like
Mhm.
I'm rubbish, but Sprite is
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
shit hot.
Let me give you the remainder of this description.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So the
We're also excited.
the figure is very similar to you in the fact that they are a small fairy, barely 2 feet tall, with soft green skin and hair of leaves growing from small twigs that are sprouting atop their head. They are unconscious, hanging from the chains. Nearby, there is a tall man with skin of ebony tone and a large stag antlers growing from his head. The face is obscured by a wooden mask depicting that of a deer's face. And they are sat there watching patiently.
So they are like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the prison guard.
Mm.
Yeah, I know, but warden sounds so gentle.
Sure.
Okay.
And this vision starts to flicker. And you find yourself back in this open landscape. The Amber Messenger sat opposite you.
Did they see the same thing as me? Did we feel it together? That's where she is. She's alive.
It would seem so.
And these stones, do you know how to get there?
I do. They're to the northeast.
Will you accompany me?
Certainly, if we can get to the bottom of what's happened here.
But I can't go without my friends.
Where are they?
They're around. And I'm gonna like I'm just gonna like take a breath and like magically just release those mental gates and just like fling open the doors, as it were,
So
for them,
as
regardless of what they're doing.
as Link comes back with Lucretia, and anyone that was standing trying to access this area, you would feel yourself sort of being pulled in very gently. It's not like a whoosh, but it's just like a gentle phasing. I understand that you were probably on the side.
I wasn't close to it.
You
I was
weren't
just
close to it, you were
casting
casting the
detect
spell.
magic and doing other things.
Yes. And
Kids are watching over you with like their tiny little.
as all of this time
Are
has
not
passed, this detect magic, it goes off, but you don't feel anything coming from that glade.
In nowhere else.
The stuff that you have on
Whatever
yourselves.
we have.
But yeah, nothing else. And Brady and Spike vanish as Link comes back into the section of the woods that you were on the outskirts of.
Can't wait to tell Brady and Spike about this.
And you see them both go poof. And
Damn it.
Brady and Spike, you find yourself again in this fiery landscape of ash and soot and charred woodlands. And you see in the center of this opening, this huge opening, significantly larger than the glade that you were peering into, you see Sprite with this oaken man.
Kneeling on the floor.
Go
Yeah.
charging
Naked.
towards them.
Naked.
Whoa.
He's naked.
The oaken
I'm
man
not
is
naked.
the oaken man is just he doesn't have anything. They
He's
don't
just-
have anything.
He's just got wood.
It's,
Wow.
it's really hard.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Do you like it rough?
He's oak.
Mm.
Strong oak.
Strong oak.
Right. I need this stuff.
His roots go deep.
Sprite. Do I see them or do I just feel them?
You feel them sort of being entered in, and then if you look up, then you'll see them.
I'm gonna like
Charging
whirl
towards
around and I'm gonna like run straight for them. And are they like close to each other or are they like?
Yeah, we're close to each other.
Because I've only got little arms, but I'm gonna try and like hug them both at the same time,
Oh yeah, I grab you, hold you.
and then probably like burst into tears and just like cry, like a child, like into the.
Oh heck, honey, it's okay. You let it all out.
And then after about like 20-30 seconds, yeah, just
Kashgar's like super awkward, just like,
I'm gonna like.
pat, pat, pat.
She's gonna like raise her head and her tear-stained face, and you're gonna see like fury and like vengeance and like hunger in her eyes.
Who are we killing?
I don't know,
Okay.
but I need you. I need all of you. Where's Link? Where's he?
Outside,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
there was a small issue. It'll be resolved
yeah,
in our own special way.
like ever.
What do we need to do?
We need to find my daughter. I'll explain.
Okay.
I see.
But I really need you.
Who's your friend?
This is. I didn't even ask your name. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I am known as the Amber Messenger.
Oh, I did know your name. He's the Amber Messenger. I'm sorry. I thought you had a different nickname.
That is all I am.
Okay. This is the Amber Messenger.
It is nice to meet you, I think.
And so this man, as you sort of get a full-on look at him, again, as I said, all of his skin is sort of like a greeny brown bark,
Beautiful.
but he has almost a cavity in his chest, and inside there you can see a large piece of amber, and it is glowing a faint yellow tone.
That's cool. And I'm assuming it completely like matches. I mean, amber is amber, but you know, the
Yes,
vibe is very much matching to my.
correct.
Yeah. We can't leave without the others. We have to get to the Standing Stones.
Oh. Yeah, that's north, isn't it?
Northeast.
The Amber Messengers very kindly offered to escort us there, and we need to leave as soon as possible.
What will we find there?
I believe that my daughter is being held prisoner there and is under watch of a fearsome looking person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that she is being blamed for everything that you can see around you right now.
Mm.
And I don't know, but in my heart I feel like this is a mistake, this is a cover-up, I don't know, but I know that she's mine and I have to go. I also have a son, but I don't know anything about where he is. And a husband. But you know.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how fairies reproduce, so.
Anyway,
Okay.
sorry.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Can we go back
What?
through the portal to get the others?
Yeah, there's no portal.
Oh.
If you just imagine leaving,
Yeah.
then you will leave.
Will everyone
Oh,
get
your
that?
head.
Well,
Yeah.
can I imagine it for everyone?
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Basically, if you, it's as you said, it's kind of like a gate.
Mm.
So for each person that isn't native to this place,
Yeah.
so you don't feel anything for the Amber Messenger.
Because he can just come and go. Or they. Is it a day?
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
They or
I say he,
yeah.
but they are more of a they. They
Okay,
have
cool.
no.
They're a
Gender,
tree.
Really.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Always good to ask people's pronouns.
Exactly. So you don't feel anything for them, but you do feel the presence of the other people. And if you wish them to not be here, you can basically mentally close that gate, and it will kick them out.
This is your lair,
Yeah,
actually.
this is your lair. This is your grove.
Yeah.
Before we,
Fighting dragons. This is what we're doing.
the lost kids.
Yeah.
Do we want to take them with us on our prison break,
I don't
or
know.
There's a
No.
lot of fire here. to keep them out.
yeah?
I don't know if it's safe. Is there a safe place that we could put 9
Is it
innocent
safe
children?
here?
People are not able to enter here without the keeper's permission.
But if I give permission, will it be safe?
It will not be pleasant with the flames, but yes, it will be safe.
It's not a very nice place, I suppose. Now, I mean, I'm sure it was great in its heyday, but
It's fine. I'm not precious about it. It's
The entrance to this place is guarded. The other side.
By what?
It is known as the Grove of Unicorns for a reason.
Oh.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense.
Assuming they are pure of heart, the unicorns will have no qualms with them.
Oh wow.
They're
They're
only,
children. They have to be pure of heart.
only a little bit of cannibalism.
Have
over
you
them.
met them?
Only one of them likes eating toes.
Yeah.
The rest are fine.
he just can't help
Literal
himself.
He's just a product of his environment.
Yeah, he's Billy the Biter.
True.
D and I, we're not here at the moment.
You're not
You
there
guys-
with
them.
You
No.
guys are still talking in the grave.
We need to decide this with everybody.
I'm going to say to D, I don't mean to alarm you, but our toughest frontline fighters are not here. So,
We got the kids.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's fine. We can just
Bad news, was it?
we can stay behind them.
Hey Timmy, look what I can do! Falls over.
Yeah, literally. And that
Yeah, that one's
One
because
of
he
them
only has
shoots
2
Villa
toes
in the
now.
foot.
He had 3, but one of them got bitten off the other day, remember?
not so much bad news. I mean, it was just news. News is news. I'll catch you up in a bit. What's going on? Why is everyone gone?
Maybe they saw your face.
Oh, haha, very funny, Lucretian.
It feels like there is some sort of veil that they managed to cross.
Can
Should
I-
we attempt?
Yeah.
You lift it that moment.
You just see Deal looking at you like the whole time, like knowingly.
I'd be like uncomfortably,
And
like
then,
trying not to.
and then you see my snake arriving.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
And at that moment, everyone bumps back in, including the Amber Messenger.
Oh, you're back.
We're back.
Very interesting. It's not magical in nature whatsoever.
Of course,
you
it
okay?
isn't.
Oh shit.
Hello there.
This is the Amber Messenger.
I can talk.
This is what
Yes, you can talk.
Show
Of
some
course I
respect.
can. I'm a person.
They're very.
This is a person. Oh my god, Link.
Just because they look different from you.
I've never met.
Person that looks different from you. Yes.
I've met plenty
I'm
of them.
very sorry.
Very intriguing.
We have
We're all friends here.
a prisoner to break free. Someone very important to all of us now.
Where did you go?
A prisoner.
I don't have
Keep
time to
up, Link.
explain. I went into the Grove of Unicorns, and I was shown a vision, and I have a daughter, and
You
a
have a
son,
daughter?
and a husband.
What?
Yes, and I'm
And-
100 years old, and
You're
Yes.
a
I was going to
Yeah.
say you've been busy, but I suppose that's enough time to.
We
But
can,
she does
this,
not look.
this can be skipped.
my daughter.
Your skin is amazing.
Thank you. My daughter is imprisoned and is in grave danger,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
and I have to find her.
let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Where
Thank
where
you.
are
Is
we
she
going?
far?
The Standing Stones. Is it far?
Oh, we know.
How far is it? How
That's-
many days?
That's northeast, isn't it?
Yes.
Perhaps a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Nope.
2 weeks.
We better get
Let's
everyone
go.
up. We can catch everyone up on the way,
It's
and we might be able to find some place for these ragamuffins too.
Yeah.
it's only 2 weeks,
Only 2 weeks.
and we know of it, and we are on our way.
Yeah.
And we can
you're-
hurry as well.
And Treebeard, he knows the way to get there.
He has a name.
What's your name, sorry?
They have a name.
I am the Amber Messenger.
That sounds like a title. I mean, I'm the
That's
bard,
what they
but
go
you
by.
don't. Okay.
Do you currently have any messages to
Yeah, if you
deliver?
wanted
Or
to go by Sir Masterful
We
Lycosaurus,
Have the
we'd
message
respect that,
together.
you know?
Alright, I'll fill you in.
Actually, we probably would.
So you've given your message.
yeah.
So we can
Yes.
just call you Amber.
My
That's
name is
much
the
easier. Amber it is.
Messenger.
All right.
It's just like everyone just like rolling their eyes.
I'm just trying to make things easy. All right.
One small detail, and I point towards the kids that are probably having a fight in the back.
Oh,
I'm
they're
gonna,
all wrestling
and I'll march up to the kids and be like, "Children!"
and they all stand to
And
attention.
I'm like meaning business now.
Yeah.
She knows she's a mother
Yeah,
now,
she's
so
got,
she's
she's got a big mum energy going on.
Right. You said you would defend us no matter what, right?
Yes,
So we have a very special mission.
we do.
We do.
What's that mission?
We have to go and save my daughter.
Oh shit!
Ah,
Yeah.
Being
from what?
enlisted.
From imprisonment and probably some bad things, but we don't know what yet. And if we find a safe place on the way, we will deposit you there. But until then, you are on our team, and you will defend and fight by our side. Are you with me?
yes, ma'am.
Are you with us, all of us?
Ah, and you see one of them's peeing himself.
Oh,
The young one.
Some of you.
Oh, Brady.
When, no, it's not
This is
scared
a
though. It's excitement.
sacrifice.
Kids
Yeah.
beat themselves when they're
Timmy
excited.
Two Toes. He's so excited. Or little Jessica, the 6-year-old.
We will do everything we can to make sure that you're safe. If you will do the same for us.
Shall we shake
Deal.
him? It's like,
Don't go
okay.
making promises. with
Freedom!
them.
I got him! And she's really clumsy and she's like, I got him with her knife, and she goes like that and like accidentally like pokes one of the others in the arm.
Oh shit!
It's the
Tetanus.
stabby one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon
Gustav's
as,
like, that's my bow arm. God.
as soon as we find a safe new home for you, you will be released from this enlistment. But until then, we have to stick together. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then we go now. We go.
I'm gonna like lean in to whisper into Spike. Would it not be better if they stayed here? They have guardians.
Guardians or people that are taking advantage of them. Right.
The Amber
Everyone in.
Messenger, when you were obviously having this discussion, did also mention unicorns that protect this glade.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shouldn't have lived with the unicorns.
I mean, we should leave them in the glade. It looks lovely.
After all that, everyone's
I'm
like,
not being
nah,
in."
it's a terrible idea. Okay.
Just suggesting because you were overcome with.
Why haven't we seen any
emotion.
unicorns? Yeah, I am a bit.
They're on the other side.
They only present themselves when needed.
We need them.
There's a Lucretian right here. What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah,
my
Lucretian,
God,
don't go
chaos.
too close to the glade. You'll
Right.
get your ass stomped.
We need these children to be protected. I need them to be protected. I need that to happen.
Okay. And you see that he sort of takes his finger and pops it in as well and blows.
Nice.
It's like a little flute.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
Like a
that's
little
too
whistle
good.
sort of thing. And you see coming out from the tree line is a beautifully majestic white unicorn.
Lucretia, fucking. And
Lucretia will go and hide behind really.
I'm fine.
I make myself just like the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
I can to the limits of my changeling ability.
and me as well, actually.
Can I walk towards the unicorn?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I touch
The
it?
same.
Yeah.
And as you head towards it, it will bow its head.
I'm gonna reach up and just give it a little smooth on the nose.
And it will lick your hand.
Aww. And I'm gonna.
Nice move.
I'm not gonna speak with animals. I'm just gonna speak to it,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just tell it, like, these children are kind of gross, and they're kind of weird, but they're really sweet, and they deserve to be protected. And I need you to protect them with everything you
Awful
have
kind of
while
dog.
we're away.
And it sort of ducks its head a little bit.
Okay. And I'm gonna give it another smooth, and maybe take a little ration like out of my pocket and just give it a little treat. Just see if it wants it. I don't know what unicorns eat though. Probably stardust.
The hearts of children.
Oh no.
We'll
That's how
take
they-
care of that.
It's like I'll take care of it.
I'm gonna be
So
very
kids,
sad.
kids,
I love
change your plans, kids.
Yeah.
Change your plan.
And then you hear in your head, I believe you speak Sylvan.
Yeah, I think so.
Should be fair, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Thank
so.
you.
Oh hell yeah.
You hear in your head, we will mind for these children.
Thank
You
you.
do not need to feed me.
Oh.
This is a little bit awkward.
I'm so sorry. This
He's like
always
a grown
happens to me with
adult.
animals. Look, okay, it's a long story. I lost my memories. Anyway, thank
It's like
you.
you into a cover
And then
work,
I'll
it's
just give it another
like,
smooth.
good boy.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Eat from my hand.
Maybe another.
Good boy.
And another.
Oh my god. Anyway,
I have
Oh my
a
God.
master's degree.
yeah. After all that, yeah.
And
Oh, I don't speak.
I just saved a ration.
and like a faint shimmering glow starts emanating from around it, and it sort of heads over towards the rest of the group and the kids.
All right, y'all, change your plan.
Sorry, I
Anyone under the age of 13 is gonna stay here, except for you, Lucretia. You're gonna stay here, and this nice, lovely unicorn is gonna
That
take
was-
care
Oh,
of
how
you.
do we know that? I'm 472.
Physical age, physical age.
Not the time, man. Not the time.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, kids. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
And one of them points and goes, "Ew, look at it, it's gross," and pointing.
Come on.
I'm like-
Hashkar's not that disgusting.
No one can see Lucretia, it's fine. Big, muscly.
Right, we must go.
We have to go.
And
Behave, kids.
if you leave the kids you see a faint shimmering glow sort of outlining them as they walk with you.
Aw.
Be good. Billy, no bone biting any toes.
I didn't buy no toes, it was a snake!
Okay.
Ah!
So, as we walk, tell us the whole story, please.
Yeah, and then obviously I'm gonna fill everyone in on everything, and I'm
Give
gonna.
us the Cliff Notes version so I can make sure you've got everything written down.
So, after I met the messenger, we prayed together and we boosted the signal to Mialiki, who showed us a vision of I presume my daughter. She looks like me, and she's being, kept in chains between the standing stones, which are on a big hill, like a small mountain, big hill, and there is an ebony toned
Mm-hmm.
humanoid
Mm-hmm.
person with a deer mask and antlers standing guard, they give me evil vibes, they just give me harsh vibes.
Yeah,
Harsh
they
vibes.
definitely
Strong vibes.
give
Strong
strong vibes.
Big vibes.
You don't necessarily get any evil vibes from them.
Oh really? I don't know why, but I just imagine like a prison guard,
From the Grove of Unicorns.
yeah,
from the- sorry,
I
from the
know,
Beastlands.
but I don't know.
Well, they're keeping your kid captive, so it's probably
Yeah.
like a mom's instinct.
My
Yeah,
thought
probably-
is,
probably
knowing,
biased.
hearing this now, is are they keeping your kid because they think your kid did it, or are you keeping your kid because they want you to come for your kid and want you instead?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was supposed
That's
to be a passage from my title to her,
Oh.
and it never happened.
The Hazava,
Hazava. I
What's
just
it
wrote
called? How do
that
you spell that?
Hasarva.
Hasarba.
Are there any other stories that we need to share,
That's
or
a
are
lot.
we?
Remind me.
I'm just wondering. As D, I'm asking this as D.
Any other stories that we need to share?
No? Okay, let's keep going then.
I'll tell you like the names of my kids and just be chatting away. And
Any other stories?
Lucretian, how was your travels while you were away from us?
Wow,
You're not legally
remarkably
obliged to
excellent
answer
story.
that. My client will not be speaking any further. Please direct your questions to me. I would say I have received some, let's call it interesting news.
Yeah?
Interesting is interesting.
Do I feel like maybe you would like to tell this story? I think
I wasn't there.
You seem to know this story as well as I do, by the look on your face. I did see the snake slithering back to you.
It was wandering about.
I'm sure it was.
Well, all I know is that you made contact with some sort of devil thing, and Lucretian is here to. In your grief, I understand. In your grief, right? There's nothing else besides that. Only that you've made some sort of contact with some sort of demon, and I understand that you were stressed about this, but it wasn't it was a bit of a rash decision, wasn't it? There's nothing else beside that. Only that. That's all I know. That's all I know.
I can tell the story.
Well, that
No,
seems
it's
like
fine.
quite enough.
Well, I'm sure you'd want to hear more about the story.
No, it's fine, Lucretian.
Wait, there's more that you haven't told me.
Well, yes.
What?
What else is there?
Okay, and I'll say, I'll fill these guys in on what I know,
Jesus Christ.
just the basics of it, and I'll kind of I'll gloss over it really quickly. Be like, so Lucretian came back. His boss is a devil, sort of a chain devil, probably my father. But and they,
Chitin.
yeah, that's what they call them. And
And I was like,
maybe wants to see me, because I am a very valuable soul, extremely handsome, talented, those sorts of things. And yeah, Lucretian, what else haven't you told me?
Wow. After we left from the smoldering corpse, I went to a place called the Styx Oarsman. It's a lovely bar for the fiends. You'll like it. And he points to D. They got some excellent drinks in there. Anyway.
I'll be sure to go and have a look.
I met a Hamatula. He was a barbed devil to you.
Right.
Okay.
And, yeah. He asked me if I wanted to get a job. So, I took a job. To try and ascend myself to the next level. Anyway, I joined up with this guy, Princeps Kovic. Princeps, it means first in order, big boss.
Princess?
Princeps.
Princeps. Oh, okay. My
Is
bad.
this
Sorry.
the person who called?
I didn't call anyone.
In particular.
It's more of a public service announcement.
Why did you feel you had to do that? Why couldn't you just tell us what was going on?
I'm sure we all at some point have felt powerless, and
Creation,
I guess.
keep going.
He owns an organization known as the Eighth Remnant.
sounds lovely.
They're kind of like mercenaries.
This is the Barb Devil, or is this is
The
Cobra?
Princeps.
This is Kovic.
The eighth what?
Eighth Remnant.
Thank you.
The Eighth Remnant.
Yes. He said that there was a order of souls that didn't quite make it to the Amnesu. I suspected it was you guys. Obviously, being the best friend that I am,
Of course.
I didn't mention anything about you or
I
where
feel
you
like I
went.
heard a story.
Can I
What's
do an
the,
insight check on him?
Yes.
Is he being
Amnesia.
Yeah.
truthful or?
Amnesu. A-M-N-I-Z-U.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Yeah, no,
No,
that's
that's
fine.
what-
That's fine.
That's where we're gonna go.
Okay.
So the Amnesu are a type of devil.
17.
17. He hasn't told anyone anything.
He's being genuine.
He is being genuine.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I was literally listening and say, when you were talking, and I was just thinking, this is like the most honest devil or demon that we've ever. Like, the guy is just straight up, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
He does see you as his friend.
I do like him.
Anyway, yes, when I heard about these people, I assumed it was you. I didn't tell anyone anything, just as you promised that you wouldn't tell anyone you'd seen me. So, we're still good?
Yeah.
We're good?
All good.
Of course.
Excellent.
I'll say yes because I don't remember.
You've
Yeah,
done
me
us
too.
You've done us a great service.
We've
let's be
definitely,
honest.
we've definitely told stories about meeting, but it wasn't like this.
No,
we met this particular thing that
I mean, there are
don't
so
know.
many devils.
Yeah, we.
There may be a
told-
stone, a memory stone in the thing that shows specifically what happened and how it happened and who it happened to. That you've deposited in your.
Oh yeah.
You saying this in character?
No.
No.
Okay.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Ixnay on the.
I don't even know if I would know that, like SD.
Oh yeah.
I'm just talking about.
I think you would probably all know that because you would have seen me give the stone,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
then you
would-
would
yeah,
know that I
true.
handed in my stone to get another fresh one.
Yeah.
And Brady was definitely there at that time.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least if
yeah.
everyone was outside, which I think they might have been.
And he was the one that held the stone, so he knows that he's done it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, I heard a story that one of these people was the son of Princeps Kovic. I assumed, obviously, it had to be Link, our friend here, considering that he has the chain.
I didn't.
Seems we're finding out all about family today.
I'm finding this out as you are.
Anyway, he was getting bored of waiting, so apparently he's paid a handsome fund to get some pit fiend venom transported up into Bitopia. And then paid another handsome fund to get somebody to poison them.
Poison who?
Sorry. Poison me.
Yes.
So you were murdered by your own father.
Wait,
Is that how you died?
in Bitopia?
Yes.
That's where he was.
When?
I don't know.
Recently or a while ago?
6, 7 months ago?
Okay. Okay.
Is that where you were?
That could have been.
That's where our
was in-
troop
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
I was in
Oh,
Bitopia.
yeah.
Is that
That's
where
where-
your
Yeah, the college.
college?
Is the college is
I
in
believe
Bitopia?
so.
Yes, it is.
I think it is. Yeah.
And that's the last time our troop was seen was going to Bitopia.
Yeah. I was.
Why poison me?
We wanted your soul faster.
Doesn't he have all the time in the world?
Yeah, but he got bored.
Mm-hmm.
We also have plans.
Now this
Oh, now I got two people to kill.
Princeps person, how high is he on the hierarchy of devils?
Kind of the boundary between lesser and greater.
Oh, great.
Okay. So like more important than a horn devil?
Near enough the same, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I was quite.
He's just a stepping stone.
I was quite upset by your calling of devils and demons until the news of your parentage. I'm sure you're not feeling, quite excited about this.
No.
That's heavy.
It just seems to be one shock after another.
So my father, who is a devil, tried to have me killed, or did have me killed, and tried to claim my soul.
That's what I can gather.
Do you know anything else about what the point of this is?
Ascension.
He's
Sure.
mustering himself a small army.
Of course.
He wants me in his army?
Correct.
I'm not really much of a fighter. I mean, he'd do better with one of these two.
The fighting isn't always
Cheers.
necessarily hand-to-hand combat.
Not that I'm suggesting we offer you up,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just saying of all the people,
Mm-hmm.
It's not your fighting skills he wants. It's that voice.
Or your
I-
creation skills.
And was there any other information about the other souls that were lost?
yeah,
There are various different devils that are seeking these lost souls.
So he
it's
doesn't own all
not
of them.
just the chitin.
No. He
Oh,
only
fuck
wants one
you.
of them.
Fuck.
But if he can lay claim to all of them, somehow.
you'll have a great prize to bargain with the other devils.
Exactly.
Nah. We're not doing this.
We need.
And you just phoned home, and they know where we are, potentially. If he found us.
He sent me here. I
He ET'd
put
away.
myself on the search team for
Of course.
his
So there
soul
may be others.
to make
Thank
sure
you,
that
Patricia.
I can get to you. Because I'm so low on the hierarchy, I'm able to fly under the radar of the
Of course.
gods on different upper planes.
At least that restricts the type of devil that will come after us.
We need to move. We need to move. We need to
For
finish
now.
what we're doing here, and we need to get out of this plane before some other demons or devils come after us.
This plane might genuinely be safe.
Is
it
this
will be
an
danger
upper
to them
plane?
as much as us.
Yes,
Beastlands is an upper plane.
It is, yes.
So it's just as safe as like
It's the upper neutral plane, so
Okay.
it's like almost directly up north, but slightly off to the
so
side.
it'd be just as safe here as we'd be in Mount Celestia, for example.
Probably less so than Mount Celestia.
'Cause
Mount
there's-
Celestia
It's more neutral,
has,
this one.
a standing
Special.
military of archons, whereas we
We-
kind of just have the natural order of
All I'm
things
saying
here.
is that we had a hard enough time dealing with the locals. If we add devils and demons to that,
Mhm.
I think we're going to be in trouble.
We need to stop telling random people that we lost our memories because that's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
That's true.
Perhaps we should even.
on the note of that, I went searching for you guys in the smoldering corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find you there, but I did find Crow.
How's Crow?
How is she?
She is doing well. She's kept an eye on you.
Is she?
Oh.
Yes. She's been keeping a track of your movements.
Okay, that's
Does Crow know all this? Does she know that she might be hunted?
Yes.
good.
Are her bandmates looking after her?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're underground, so to speak. They're not making big movements, unlike you guys. She pointed out the fact that apparently you had a bar shut down.
It's. I don't. I feel like this is a very negative portrayal.
Highlight.
All of these actions do not necessarily represent me.
Of course you're going to think I look
Person.
bad when you look at my actions.
Listen
It's
to what.
okay.
Listen to what I'm.
These are the consequences of my actions.
Listen to what I'm saying, not what I'm doing.
I'm a good person, really, except all the bad stuff that I did.
Look at my past.
It's okay, because that's the smaller of things. Currently, there's a bounty out for you, D.
Oh,
Why on
isn't there
heaven's
just?
name?
Wow. Apparently, he stole a zombie from the mortuary. And the Dusters are not happy about that.
I knew that would come.
And it
back.
wasn't even your fucking dad.
He was my father enough. If he's the person that raised me, he's my father.
Father is
Fortunately, it seems that you have friends in high places.
Oh,
The Harmonium, I've been told not to act upon it. So it's a private bounty.
Why?
well, they can fuck
Yeah.
themselves.
What's that about?
I don't know. All I know is that the Harmonium have been told not to touch.
We definitely can't go back to Sigurd.
What about our friend with the dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Friend with the dogs?
Maybe.
What's
A
the last-
giantess
a
lady.
giantess.
Yeah.
She wasn't
Oh, for God's sake.
associated with the harmonium.
Who is the harmonium anyway?
The Harmonium, so there's a trifecta
Wizard
of,
cops.
basically there's a trifecta of law enforcement in Sigil.
You
got the
like
Harmonium,
Mercy Killers, the harmonium, and
the governors.
Maybe you should put in a good word for us.
The governors are the judges,
Okay.
the Mercy Killers are the executioner, and the Harmonium are basically the foot soldiers, the police.
Cops.
does that mean that potentially the Mercy Killers are
The
coming after me?
bobbies.
Fuck!
I don't know this guy.
Not the
Don't know
Mercy
this guy.
Killers!
I'm getting out of the way.
Don't know who this guy
How
is.
many
Never
people
met him
can
before in my
disguise
life.
themselves? I can disguise myself. You have a cloak.
I'm pretty good at
You
it.
can't change your facial features, but you can change your clothes, right?
I've got a makeup kit. I've got a disguise.
You can do that.
The bounty, the private bounty, has gone out to the Doom Guard.
What do I know about this Doom Guard?
I
So you've
thought
done
the
a lot of
Mercy
research
Killers were
about the
bad.
factions. The Doom Guard is basically a faction that believes that entropy is the end goal.
Right.
All things must be destroyed and decay. They like to tend to push things along, accelerate that,
So it decays quicker.
so it decays quicker. They have. They basically run the armory in Sigil.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, they got all the weapons.
Great.
Like,
I'm
what
not
are
worried.
the real
I'm
good
not worried.
magical
I'm not
ones?
worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah, those great anti-wizard weapons.
I did what I had to do when I had to do it, and I will do it again. And if they come,
Your Honor.
that body was put there in an irregular way, and it was removed in an
By you.
irregular way. Yeah.
Thank you for all of this to
Fuck
absorb.
me.
You're welcome. That's all I was able to find. Fortunately, you've been managing to hold your tracks behind a little bit.
At least that.
That's where my dead end went.
I think we need to be even more careful.
Stop making so much noise.
Do we, Link? We need to be more
I
careful, do
don't
we?
think we
Yes.
can help
We all need to be
I
more
mean,
careful.
This is, in a way, a blessing in disguise because we wouldn't have had this information if it wasn't for that.
Exactly.
So
That's true.
I feel like between punching you and not punching you at the moment.
Well, let's just split the difference and go for a high five.
Anyway,
Nice.
I'm expected to bring you back.
Well, that's not going to happen, is
Yeah.
it?
Well.
What'll happen to you if you don't bring us back?
I'll probably get turned back into an imp.
Oh man.
What if we go back with them, all of us, and end this?
We
It's
could
a
not-
joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I admire a spirit.
I was beginning to think you'd gone mad.
Let's kill some more snakes first.
Ball grinding.
Because
session.
Is on your
Is
snake.
there like a herd of boars around?
XP grind.
Shit.
Let's.
We
okay,
have an immediate task.
we have
Yeah,
one planet,
let's-
one thing at a time.
Let's
We
focus on
save
this
your
child.
daughter.
Thank you.
I was actually thinking. Let's walk.
We're
walking.
walking.
We're
We're
walking.
walking
This is
all the
awesome.
time. We're
We're
walking.
walking.
It's
We're
the West
walking.
Wing.
You are at the end of the day, however. That was your
We
last
walk
square
until-
that you were travelling to.
Can we? So are we camping in the Grove of Unicorns, or do we go one more square?
The Grove of Unicorns would have been your last
Okay, so we're
area.
camping near.
But it is a large area.
And
I mean,
a
as I
safe
said,
place.
each one is
Towards
about
the edge.
20 miles or so.
No,
So we're going
no one
this
can
way
get
now.
in. No one
Going
can get in
northeast.
into the Grove of Unicorns if you don't allow them. So that may be a good place to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm
We're
from
already-
the Beastlands,
we're
so
already at the
anyone from
edge.
the Beastlands could presumably let
No.
someone in, right?
No, you're the
You're the
keeper of the
You're the
fucking
keeper.
thing.
Oh right, I thought you said something. Oh, never mind. I
Because
misunderstood.
The
the
other
River
messenger.
Messenger
You're
is
the
also
boss.
connected to Mieliki.
No,
so
I
in
just
the
thought you
Grove.
said like you said you're from the Beastlands, so you can like do the thing, and I thought it's like a
okay.
native thing.
No, only you.
But
This
no,
is the
okay.
only place where like you're the
Okay.
boss.
So to give you some more context on the wider world of things, the Grove of Unicorns is what's known as a domain. It is a divine domain. It is a sort of demi-plane, almost, not quite,
Right.
that
that's
is
why it's got
dedicated
the-
to a specific god.
Right.
And the Amber Messenger is Mieleki's proxy, and this is something that he'll tell you.
Yeah.
He
Right, he
is Mieleki's proxy. Basically, he has been created, and he'll say that he has been created. He is a dryad, and essentially, he was created with the sole purpose of being Mieleki's foot on the ground, so to speak. So she resides over her domain, the Grove of Unicorns,
Yeah.
as an entity that sort of resides there. That is where her sort of avatar essence is there. The Amber Messenger goes around essentially recruiting people to worship Mieleki. Again, this is something that he will tell you what his job is.
Mhm.
And he goes around in his most recent place to Toril. Toril is
Where's
the world, is one of the crystal spheres, one of the prime material planes,
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
which is the world that contains Faerun.
So is that the same as like what are some of the
Fair
other
enough.
places?
There's a Swords Coast,
Yeah.
Waterdeep,
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
All of that
All
is in
that
Toril,
vibe.
which is,
Toril.
basically your 5th edition generic prime material world. And there's loads, there's hundreds
Toril.
of them. Toril.
So you have prime material, and within prime material you have all these little worlds. Charles
Yeah.
is one of them.
I can get the map up at some point. It's basically, yeah, it's like this little,
That's cool.
what's known as, what's it called? In in the Spelljammer, there's like some weird chaos phage or something. I think
That's
it's
okay.
called.
I think we got it.
But it's
Yeah.
like a
All of the
soup,
different
of worlds. Yeah.
And the Amber Messenger was sent to Toril to essentially recruit people to worship Neoliki. There's a lot of druids there, and so that sort of bolstered strength.
Nice.
And the way that the gods work is they gain more power the more people worship them. The less people worship them, the less powerful they become. And she was beginning to fade, so she created him, sent him to Toril. He's been recruiting people, and that was bolstering her strength. However, he now believes that something has happened which has caused a huge diminishing in her power, which is why she is very faint and why they can't communicate very strongly, which suggests a large amount of the people worshipping or powering them.
Did all the nature clerics move over to Pan?
Something like that.
Son of a bitch.
There's lots
It's a
of different
marketing
nature
problem.
gods.
It's a
Yeah.
marketing issue.
She had a terrible business model. She lost. Alright, she should accept her loss.
She should hand her crown over.
So
Except the military.
that's the general idea on how it all functions in terms of it. So you were, and he will again tell you, you were the keeper of the Great Wheel Cosmology. You're the person that would basically see if anyone is worthy of making it into the domain. You cannot enter the domain unless somebody wants you in there,
Okay.
because it is literally like
Turn me into
the
a
most
man,
holiest place for that
Who fucked it up?
person.
That's the question.
Yeah,
Who
what
came
the
in
hell?
here?
That's the fucking unicorn.
You could still go. He's right there.
Yeah, we're still here.
The unicorn does not know.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Fucker.
Dead end.
They just kind of live here.
We just work here.
I mean, they spend all of their time outside of the
Okay.
divine area.
Right
there.
up there.
The
Yeah.
Floodlands. They do not know of anyone that has entered the grove
If we go
that
in.
wasn't expected.
Oh,
That means it came from outside.
potentially.
A traitor.
Interesting.
A traitor.
I don't get what.
Maybe you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Might have been you.
It might be
Oh
you.
well.
Maybe you didn't want to relinquish power.
Or
Fuck you, daughter.
or maybe
But
you,
they said I was kind.
Yeah, maybe you found something out about Neoliki that you didn't.
Maybe I was trying to take Mieliki down from the inside.
Maybe
We
your
all ended up in hell for a reason.
maybe your
Yeah.
daughter is the bad person.
Maybe. We need to go and talk to her no matter
Let's go
what.
sleep. Let's go sleep.
Okay.
Sleep really fast.
Sleep.
Christmas is tomorrow.
Everyone's like lying awake like, fuck, there's so much to talk about.
Fuck, I have a bounty.
Is there a lot? What's the price?
What's that say?
What's the bounty price?
Lucretia.
Bro, calm down.
Ascension.
We don't need to know.
Spike's
I
gonna
think
sell
more
us
importantly,
all
who's got
out.
the bigger bounty?
This is the pirate crew.
Just like for argument's sake.
Yeah,
just
Just
the
because
only
you're trying
person
to
that
one
has-
up me because I had a bigger crowd.
The only person that actually has a bounty on their head is Dee.
Fuck you.
Ah.
Okay, wait.
And the reason why you have that bounty is because you
Broke the law.
Recent event.
you took a zombie
Yeah,
out,
sure.
and then you quit.
Breaking the law.
You just
breaking the
disappeared,
law.
yeah.
Exactly, and you did not return said property,
It would
and it
be
has now been a
over
week and a
zombie,
half
wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's fair.
since you handed in your resignation.
It's dead. It's
We knew we were
decaying.
burning bridges when we did that.
Again. What do you want?
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but like,
Kill me.
What's the price?
Let's
Been there, done that.
let's sleep. Wake up tomorrow and head off.
600 gold pieces.
600? That's fuck all.
Oh, that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
still another one.
Oh, you got it. I've got more
Fits.
than that. I can just pay it off.
I mean, I won't.
That's how much.
Oh, I won't.
That's how much your father's body is worth. Oh, sorry, stepfather.
That's a lot. And keeping in mind that
That is a
touts are
lot.
getting a gold a day unless
Yeah.
they're fleecing you,
Oh,
which
yeah.
they did.
No, I said for the normal person, it's a lot, but for adventurers like
also
us, it's
good.
also a lot. But
It's like 2 years' wage.
yeah,
More than
I
that.
burned that shit in paper yesterday.
Actually, no, it's not.
Less.
Doing spells.
Are we going to sleep?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go sleep.
Right, let's have some rations. We need to find water tomorrow. y'all.
In the Grove of Unicorns
Yeah,
section,
hold like one of my
um,
chairs really
you are
hard.
safe for the night.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is there like a nice bubbling spring of fresh
There
water?
is,
Okay.
indeed.
There's water?
Miracle.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Is there food? Are there berries
Not good.
and things like
There
that?
were berries. You'll feel
The
Easily.
sassy fish.
Strongly inclined not
Lots.
to eat any animals from here.
But we know where we are.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fair.
that's fine.
Should I mark off a ration, day's ration, or should we eat just dinner of berries?
You'll be able to eat.
All right. I will
Berry
mark it off
dinner.
then.
This
Berries.
area is known to the Amber Messenger very, very strongly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He travels here very frequently. So he knows the area very well. So he'll be able to find you food for the night.
We'll take a bit of this.
Instead of
Your
doing my
calcium.
thing tonight,
Mm-hmm.
can I spend that time in contemplation with my prayer beads
You can.
that I got from Hashkar?
Yeah.
I had an inkling that there was something more to them.
Yes.
So I will take some time by the fire. It's not engaging with anyone, just looking into the flames and moving the beads one at a time and thinking about what they mean. So wisdom, strength, family, friendship, and like thinking about two together, like wisdom and friendship, and
Mhm.
then strength and friendship and family and wisdom, and like folding the prayer beads so that they touch and in different combinations and just
Yep.
meditating on that.
Okay. Roll me an insight.
17.
17.
Getting that 17.
So.
Has to.
I've got the page a second. There it is. So, as you fiddle around with them, and you rearrange all of the beads that denote a different aspect, the hidden meanings behind each of the words become a bit clearer in your mind.
Mm.
You rearrange them, and you come up with the phrase, fight hard, brain and brawn.
Fight hard. Brain and brawn. Yeah.
So these are alternative meanings behind the carvings. So the original one said wisdom, strength, family and friendship.
Yeah.
But you figure out that the way that they're written
Yeah. I turn them sideways and.
denotes those four other words. And in doing so, you unlock their ability.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty good.
So, once per day,
Okay.
when using your flurry of blows,
Yeah.
you can add your wisdom modifier to both of the damage dice.
Ooh. Smashy, smashy.
That's nice.
So. Okay.
What's your wisdom modifier?
It is plus 3.
So you get an extra 6 if you make 2 hits. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
It doesn't give any bonuses to the hit rolls. It's just if you hit, you get to add that extra damage. You get to do that once per day.
Once per day. Very cool. Thank you very much. Very cool. Lots of thinking.
You alright?
What?
I'm a generous daddy.
You are. You're amazing. Thank you for my prayer beat.
Shane Daddy. On that note, do we want to take a break, or we're going to be finishing half an hour early, so we've got
Might as
about
well.
40 minutes.
Might as well get it done. No?
You wanna?
I wouldn't mind a 5-minute break.
Do a quick minute break?
Would that be okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just a quick one.
In which
Yeah.
case, this is probably a good place as the night goes by. Does any of you have any other things that you're doing this evening? No?
I'll be. Right, I had a question. You know where these drugs
Mm-hmm.
originally came from? The Beastlands. Was it the Beastlands?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crabs.
Those are the special crabs. So it has to be near water, I presume.
Yes.
Again.
And we gotta like
I
powder
just
them.
wondered because I was gonna look like for some mind-altering mushrooms or something.
I got some.
Yeah.
He's got the.
I was gonna give them to the kids, but
was it
they
the
didn't
magma
let, they didn't
caps?
let me, so
Oh,
I'll give it
yeah.
to. I can give them to you.
I wanna. like with all of this going on, I want to take something and connect with nature and open my mind.
Nice.
And just see. I want to boost. I want to fast track this signal boost to Mieliki.
I like it.
Got 2, I think. Let me
Why
confirm.
is every divine connection has to be through drugs?
Because
we
nothing
have
else is
them.
It's just
working.
easy.
I need cheats.
Spiritual bullshit, isn't it?
I need a boost.
Your
I need a- I need a
brain can
boost.
Open up.
I had a tree friend, and that didn't even boost the signal enough. To
And
like,
you prayed together. That was
If you
enough.
If you
I
didn't
mean-
have them, you wouldn't get nothing.
yeah, true.
I've got 3, so you can have 2.
You sure?
That's 2.
You have 2
Actually,
drugs.
She's
one
only
just-
little.
I mean, yeah,
One.
maybe
You
I
can have 1.
She probably doesn't. Yeah. That's
Could have
probably
one.
like a double
Half a
dose for her.
brownie. Half a brownie.
You have 1 drug.
You may have 1 drug.
Have half.
I would like to buy
Wait
one
for an
drug.
hour.
A drug,
one
please.
1 drug, please.
Is that okay?
Just 1 drug.
I just need to. I need to try and experiment with it. See, I'm gonna just try everything I
Is
can.
this
Okay, are you doing that night?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll take a quick little break. I will figure something out, and we will be back in a couple of minutes.
All right.
Yay.
See you in a minute.
thank you for waiting. We just had a couple of drinks and a little snackling.
Vote for me!
Mel, we miss you.
Yeah.
We miss you so much.
It's fine. We're gonna
I'm
see
not
you
gonna.
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna
Oh, no,
plan
no,
that.
it's away, isn't
she's
it?
far
No, she's
away.
away. She's in Australia.
Excellent. We're not gonna see
Oh,
you
that's
tomorrow.
why she just woke up.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, I wonder if she's like
She real
doing
sleepy.
night shift.
Guys,
Okay.
Anyway, back into
What?
things. So,
I should have asked this on the break.
what?
Do you want to go offline?
No, can I have some water, please?
Yeah!
He was like, "Are we all good? Can we go back on?" And we were like, "Yep." And I'm like,
Shit.
I'm
thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
"Sorry."
Do we have to hydrate these vocal cords? Actually, that's a good point. Are you doing okay after doing Lucretia? So?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
It does have a strain on your voice, but
Don't copyright. I did it myself.
you did yourself. It was off key, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Hey, rude.
It's a cover.
It's my own version.
Excellent. So,
Like a
as
baby.
such a chaotic session today.
Yeah. We're full of nonsense today.
Yes, from nonsense. As Marigold takes one of these magma caps and tears off little pieces and starts to eat them.
Oh no.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
You know what?
Unless
The
you're
best,
trying to find God.
you know what the best
Yeah.
time is to do
No,
drugs?
don't.
When you're emotionally unstable.
Yes. You just found out that your children are in grave danger.
Perhaps that.
Time to do some
Perhaps
psychedelics.
And as you
God
ingest
told me
them,
to
it
kill
takes a
people.
second, but then it hits you hard and fast. You feel a warm sensation just coursing through your entire body. And you just hear whispers constantly surrounding you.
Oh, God.
You don't speak Infernal, do you?
No.
Then you do not know what any of these words are.
Oh, God.
Oh, crap. Just sounds really scary.
It just sounds very scary.
Does it sound like Flit?
Escadabuska.
Oh my God. This is
That
terrible.
was me trying to do Star Wars.
You could just speak Portuguese and do that voice, no one would have a clue.
Exactly.
You'd be saying like, oh, these flowers are lovely.
But someone will know.
Yeah.
Someone would know. And so all you feel is this like warm sensation. It almost feels like you're on fire. You look around and you don't see any flames on you. You just have that feeling that like everything's burning.
Oh, God.
And these voices are just echoing in your mind in deep.
But no one else can hear it. I'm
But
guessing.
nobody else can hear them.
Can I can I understand, not understand the meaning, but can I hear the words, the syllables? You know, like, can I...
It is not a language that you are proficient and you have heard very much of.
So I don't, like, I couldn't repeat it back.
You wouldn't be able to repeat
No.
it back. Your voice box is not developed in order to do it properly.
What if you made a deal with whatever was burning at the grove to make them stop? And that's why you sold your soul.
Yeah, do I feel like it's a voice I've heard before? And I'm like,
It's another voice you've heard before.
Ah, fuck.
no.
There goes that theory.
Well, I
Well,
guess the drugs don't work.
is
They
there
just
any-
make it worse, as they say.
What? Because I don't think I would give you drugs and go to sleep.
Yeah, we would be looking
Oh.
after
Very
you.
irresponsible trip partner.
Exactly. So
Should be good. There's water in the river.
Would it be possible if you're listening to things and you're like, oh, I'm hearing things I can understand? Would it be possible maybe for you to?
Oh, you motherfucker! It says Kian on the leg.
I'm talking to you, child.
Oh my God.
Alex,
Sorry.
I am talking to you. Okay,
I-
never mind. Forget
No,
about
no,
it.
no,
You know, you don't understand.
I don't.
You understand nothing.
I'm sorry, but look, he's got all the names on the leg, and I didn't even realise. I thought it was just.
That was like the
tattoos.
first thing we
Josh painted
Yeah, but now I
Minnie,
know.
That's crazy.
Now I know that name. Sorry. I got distracted. Sorry.
That's fine.
It's just like being with someone that's tripping.
Yeah, so
Focus up! Focus
I
up! Focus up!
My thought was
But
if you
look
can
at
if you can repeat the noises or try to repeat the noises that are being made in your head.
That's what I was asking, but he said no. He said I
You
Was
wouldn't.
wouldn't be able to create
I
the
just
exact
asked.
words.
Oh, that's
The
not
only
you're not
thing you'll be able to
proficient,
infer is the fact that it's infernal.
Okay. Yeah, but I can't.
But you
Sucks
you
to
don't
be
speak it, and your voice box is not designed to recreate those very guttural, visceral noises.
I'm-
These two can, because you can both speak Infernal. if
I
you
could
want.
say some random words to you until.
Can we tell what's going on? Like,
It depends on how Sprite reacts to this.
Sprite.
But yeah, you feel like your skin is all on fire, and you just hear these oppressive voices
Yeah.
swirling around
What-
in your head.
Sprite, what do the voices sound like?
Evil.
Like this.
Yeah.
Do you speak Infernal?
Yeah,
Oh, so do I.
of course.
Hey!
Why do you think?
Evil bros!
Oh, I do as well.
What do you speak
Great.
Infernal?
And I'm the only one that
Don't
doesn't.
question that.
I'm gonna just sensing stone,
Nice.
concentrate.
Oh, I also
Smart
speak
boy.
Infernal.
Everyone speaks
God
Infernal.
damn! We're the most evil party ever.
Except the person that needs it.
Yeah.
Focus. Just focus on that.
You're officially the goodest person in the
I
party.
didn't pick the languages. Everyone else picked the languages.
Oh, that is true.
I mean, these
actually.
make sense. I can see like.
Yeah, yeah.
And even Bladelings are from the lower planes.
I'm
Oh,
really
they sort of
shocked
slightly
that I've got
Infernal.
Infernal.
Yeah, that's
I
an
don't
interesting one.
understand.
You will soon.
What?
You recorded.
Oh.
You're recording, yeah?
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
Stone.
Yeah, I'm channeling like this audio like memory.
I'll just sit with Marigold and just say, just feel it. Let everything happen. Don't hold back anything, and just focus it all on the stone.
I'm gonna do the same thing that I did when I flew up towards like the top of the trees when I had that vision in the jungle. When I just let everything flood my senses, and I'm gonna like
Sensory override.
Yeah.
Overdrive.
gonna tap into that.
And you're allow everything to channel through. And the stone starts glowing.
It's working.
It's humming as well. Is that normal?
It's gonna blow.
The glowing is normal. Once it's got a memory in it, it tends to.
But the humming. I didn't.
And this trip will basically last for about an hour.
Can you record it now?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
it just
I don't
records
think
for
there's
as
a
long as
limit.
it
As long as it
records.
goes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Until you stop.
Good to know.
Occasionally, I'll bring them little like cups of water and
Oh.
yeah.
Cupping your hands full of water. And
No, like little water skitty bits or like leaves that are
Yeah.
shaped from the pond.
excellent. And after an hour, you come to your senses, Sprite.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Well.
And it happens very fast, doesn't it?
Everything accelerates, so it's literally seconds in real time, but it could be hours in sensory time.
I'm gonna hold on to it and go. Okay. D, you got quill, ink, paper.
This guy.
Yep, got it.
Hashtag.
Okay, ready. I'm gonna try and slow this down as much as I can. And I'm gonna focus on it, and like as it's happening, I'm just gonna speak the words over and over, just like whatever infernal I hear. I'm
And
just
you
gonna,
can transcribe it.
yeah.
Oh, you can.
Oh.
I can.
We've got
I
a
can.
calligrapher.
I was gonna say if you say it, if you
Yeah,
repeat
so
out
I'm
loud,
just gonna
someone else can write
I'm just
it
gonna
down.
Yeah,
speak it
that's
in
what
All right,
infernal.
we all understand.
Like,
Calligrapher.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I forgot I was the only one that didn't.
yeah.
No, but Hashkar's got calligrapher stuff, so he can quickly jot it down.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what I
forgot
mean.
about
Like,
Just narrate.
A notary.
because you gotta touch the thing.
So, as you do so,
And the world starts burning.
Blood starts coming out of my eyes.
Yeah, man, sex. No, I'm
Praise the
not
Dark
gonna say
Lord.
Okay, kill
His
him.
head
Kill
goes
him.
all
Kill
the way
him.
around.
Kill him now.
Starts floating.
Hellfire starts coming up from underneath me.
and again, you feel that very hot. It feels like almost like your skin is on fire, and you hear these voices.
You're resistant to.
Yeah, but he's experiencing it from
I
the
know, I know.
perspective of the
Oh.
person that
Someone
isn't.
who isn't.
So this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
first time that you're ever feeling
Oh,
like
God.
you're fully on
This
fire.
actually really sucks.
Similar to when
Is this what you feel? This is
Well, the
awful.
friction is resistant to fire as well.
Oh, okay. So this is That's
This is the
interesting.
first
This
time
is
that
how
you're
it
feeling
New
feels.
the full
sensation
effects
for you.
Yeah.
of
This
fire.
is how it feels when you go to people that aren't from Australia go to Australia.
You're there in your shorts
My
and
skin is burning.
25-degree weather, thinking this is warm, and everyone's walking around in coats because it's
Yeah.
cold at 25 degrees.
Literally, it was like 20 degrees, and the people in Mel's house were like putting on bar heaters and stuff.
No.
They were like,
Okay.
it's too cold.
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
But then
So,
we're not prepared
Tell
for
us,
it.
tell us,
so.
tell us. What
That's
happened?
hilarious.
The words that you hear repeating almost consistently is essentially, I'm going to do it in my deep voice, and then I'm going to do it in a regular voice just so that you can
So
understand
we
it.
get it.
Is someone taking notes?
Not me.
Yeah, calligrapher.
Who told me not to?
What?
It's not actually going
No,
to.
I didn't. I told you to take notes.
I can't. I'm not a calligrapher.
I never said that you didn't.
I don't know how to write.
What's this here stick thing and
Take notes.
black
This is
liquid?
You. This is for you. It's your notes for you.
Yeah, these are your notes.
These are your notes.
It's like
But I didn't mean literally. I meant your
I
character.
know I'm joking.
Oh.
Oh, I can give you great power. You will be able to surpass even that of your mother. There are many things that I can show you, and you won't see them, and you won't feel them. And there are many things that you will be able to do that would surpass even the powers of your kin and kind.
That was
You look actually possessed on camera. It's great.
Alex is getting a bit of a sensory overload
Yeah.
situation right now.
Yeah.
And the general gist of what was being repeated, if you didn't quite hear that, I don't know if you did.
I only got bits.
General gist.
Essentially, there was a voice that was saying, I will be able to give you great power. You will be able to surpass that of even your mother. There are things that you will be able to do, things you'll be able to see. I will be able to show you anything that you desire. And it was basically just like that, repeating over and over and over and over and over again.
I think we were right.
Damn, Sprat.
I
Your
think
daughter's a
I
snitch.
think your daughter is like bad.
I think your daughter might have made a deal.
But why would I be hearing that? Like, I
We're
would.
trying to type in.
'Cause you're
I would
connected.
have. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't have to have witnessed it.
I reckon you found out about it and then said, "Take my soul
Oh.
instead."
Maybe this is like
Oh,
this is your
gosh.
memories unlocking.
Maybe
Oh,
you were
God.
there. Maybe you witnessed her calling upon. Oh God.
Oh god.
I think we will kill that bitch.
No, we've talked to her.
I think-
And then we kill her.
I really think
I mean,
none
Then
of
we
us
mercy killer.
none of us should be too quick to judge people who have done deals
Huh.
with
For sure.
devils.
for sure.
Twice.
Twice.
Indeed.
I-
Yeah.
I think let's all have a little perspective here on how we've ended up in this situation.
That's why we need to go talk to her. See
I
what the
think
heck
this.
happened.
I think we in light of this, we don't go guns blazing and trying to break her free. Maybe we have a chance.
Softly, softly.
I
So-
was having the thought that perhaps this will be more a legal battle than a literal one.
I don't mind that.
If we break someone out of prison as well, that might
Ruffle a lot of feathers.
increase our. What's that thing in GTA where you've got like?
Infamy.
Your wanted level.
Thank you.
I think we'll get 3 stars for this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was
Maybe
talking
4.
about.
I don't
What's
know what
wrong with my hair?
Depends if you
It's
blow up a
just
tank with a
one
rocket launcher.
hair hanging down, like,
I don't know what a
What
legal
was that?
battle in the law of the jungle situation is going to be though.
It could be a literal one.
A literal legal battle.
I was thinking of joining the thingies.
Governors.
Yeah. Perhaps this would be a good way in.
I think perhaps we should not tell the Amber Warden about this.
Yeah, it's personal.
I don't know.
He's literally listening.
Oh shit!
Been here the entire time.
It's quiet as a tree.
You just stood there.
I peed on that before.
Before this happened, we could say to him, why don't you make like a tree and leave?
And he starts growing leaves.
Nice.
And then he hands you a leaf.
That is
Thanks,
so
man.
cool.
Oh.
I was joking.
Amber, Warden, you don't know anything about any deals that were made by any of the keepers of the grove, do you?
I was not aware of anything. I don't spend a great amount of time there. As I said, I travel around spreading the word of Mialiki. I visit periodically, but I never inhabit permanently.
What's our family name?
You don't have
We don't have
family
them.
names.
Is it usually passed down from mother to daughter?
The role of keeper,
Mm-hmm.
the eldest daughter.
So I inherited this from my own mother.
Correct.
Where is she?
She has passed a long time ago.
Oh.
So
So I
it
have
could
to.
have been you as a young girl.
But the ceremony, was that supposed to happen because I was dead?
No, it is a role that is handed down when one turns 100.
Oh.
And then the
Right,
watch
so
gets
it's not
passed on
just-
to the next.
But I was dead for a while.
That
Did
might
you
have
hear
happened
about
I think that
afterwards.
happened
That?
after.
Did
I
you
know
didn't hear
nothing
about that?
of this, no. What I know is I felt the weakening to Mialiki, and I rushed back as fast as I could.
Did
And I was gone by that point.
Everything was gone. It was scorched.
That's
It was
what
burned.
That's what
Yeah.
caused it.
I know. I'm just.
Did you know
Say it out loud.
Marigold's mother? I don't know how old you are.
You can see he's like trying to figure out in his head.
Don't cut him open.
3,000 years old?
Think about it.
Oh dear.
3,000.
So you would have known Marigold's mother then, or
I
at least
know that
of her.
everyone has passed out.
What was she like?
She was a little shrewd, but generous and
Powerful?
forgiving. Relatively so. She was a ranger.
Okay.
Was she known for any particular trademark
She was
spells or?
able to shoot an apple that was held in someone's mouth.
Neat.
That's pretty cool.
She sounds like.
Sure
Powerful
as shot in the
500
west.
paces.
Oh, wow.
Sure as shot in the west.
Maybe I
Her
didn't.
name
inherit
was
that.
Annie.
I got excited then.
No, but no, she was a ranger.
I think there's a lot to process there.
Proficient with a bow and
we
passed down that skill to you.
need to rest and we need to move quick.
Yeah.
For many, many reasons.
Yeah.
One of them to find out what this is about. And also because we can't be here anymore.
We need to,
Yeah.
not be staying in the same camp for too long.
I agree.
We need to go back to Sigil.
Alright.
Fade to black.
And that's actually a very good place for us to end the session today.
Damn.
Yeah.
We wanted to finish a little bit early, so
That's fair.
That's
that is a very good
exhausting.
place.
I want to
Keeping
keep
on a
playing.
journey.
I'm emotionally like.
Drained.
Well, that is high praise to hear as a DM that it has such a physical, visceral effect on you.
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. So, thank you all for visiting us at the Hodgepodge Tavern, and we hope you've enjoyed the adventure today. Please do follow us on Instagram, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc., on all of our platforms, which should be in our links and shortcuts. And we should hopefully be back next Tuesday.
Oh,
unless
yeah.
there's
Doing voting?
anything too much. So, yes, we will take a very quick break whilst I do some tallying up. We'll be back in a moment. Please do vote for your favourite player/character of the session. And we'll get some bonus experience points whilst I figure it out, and then we'll do our experience rundown. So we'll see you in a couple of moments.
Alright.
Thank you and welcome back. So, I would like to distribute some experience points. First of all, I would like to give 150 experience points to Marigold for finding out quite a lot of information about what's going on
Thank you.
in their life.
Yeah.
Next up, I would like to give 100 experience points to Link. For allowing me to bring Lucretian back in, because I fucking love him. But second, for also bringing out a chain of events that have
A chain of events.
a chain of events. Literally, it is a chain of events.
Yeah.
That's what the title should
Another
be
possible
called.
title, an unfortunate
Yeah.
chain of events.
Yeah.
That is quite good.
So that is 100 for you, and I would also like to give 60 to Philippe slash D. That's the one.
What did you
So,
do?
What's
Because
he done
up
now?
until now, you have also instigated a chain of events.
Mm.
Well, there's bounties on.
We've just
them.
found out
Oh,
about your
yeah.
chain
If
of
that's
events.
what it is, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's what it is. but-
Oh shit! I just realised Hazel's name is not here
Correct?
Cause she ain't
because she's not.
there.
She's not. Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Oh fuck, that means your son and your husband are dead.
Probably dead. Well, yeah.
Carry on my way.
What are you saying?
Oh my god.
I feel like
Lay your weary
the
heads up.
recent news of engagement is due to finish soon. You didn't even get the party.
Biggest engagement in history.
Yeah, it'll be a funeral.
Bringing people together, tearing them apart.
Like, my seat worked in both, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from that note, we'll do our experience point blips. So, first up, who do you feel has a creative use of a spell or ability? No, there wasn't much going on
Wasn't
there.
a lot.
I didn't use any
I
spells.
don't think we used any abilities or anything, did we?
I would like
I
to
just
nominate
insighted.
Josh and Link. It didn't work, but he used friendship to stab someone in the heart, or attempted to.
In his mind, that's how it played out. You know, like those scenes with
Sherlock.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
It's like, right stroke to the jugular, flipping whatever, and then it didn't
Yeah.
actually happen.
Or like
It
in
wouldn't work
Scrubs, he's
because-
just like fantasizing and then it like snaps back.
Yeah,
That would've
unfortunately,
been
he's not an imp anymore. You helped him become a spy devil. That would have worked if he was an imp,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, he was too powerful at this point.
Would have been nice and
Too
deep.
low.
My vote stands.
But for that creative scenario,
Go home, boy.
if everyone's in agreement,
Send a message.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's anything else.
Yeah, that was fun.
okay. So that is 120 experience points for your blip.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's a good
Next up
blip.
is heroic selfless of furthering the party goal.
Wasn't much of that.
If anything,
mean-
we've all like
Further,
made ourselves worse.
furthering the party goal because we found the Amber Messenger and you have
Mm-hmm.
bridged that
That's
connection so that we're now able to very easily know where to go next.
True.
That is
I mean,
true.
That's like
I guess. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit.
I vote for
Oh.
Alexandra.
I second
Wow.
that vote.
Alexandra the Great.
Wow,
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. If everyone is in agreement, 120 for Marigold.
Thank you.
Are you
Mary,
considering
Mary.
going as Marigold rather than Sprite now on a more permanent basis?
I'm not sure.
Spritey gold.
I'm
In between.
attached to Sprite, but I feel like it depends how it goes. Marigold might be someone I want to leave behind.
You don't have a name, like a last name, so you could be
No.
Marigold the Sprite,
The Sprite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
because
That
you
is
are a
cute.
Sprite.
Well, it's like Hashkar and Spike. He's like,
Yeah,
You're
which
not
one do you
100%
prefer? Hashguard,
sure.
don't you?
Hashkar the Spiked.
Either one.
see, either,
Doesn't
yeah.
really
It's
matter.
a tricky one, isn't it?
It's tricky.
It's not quite
Okay.
as yeah.
So that is 120 for Marigold. And finally, we have intangibles. Anything that you feel is definitely worth of acknowledgement and reward that doesn't necessarily fall into any of these categories.
I can't think.
I can put it on Lucretian for my voice.
Lucretian was great.
We don't want Lucretian to level up too much.
No, we were just
We
gonna
don't
kill
want-
him once.
We don't
Yeah.
want him to be any more
No more-
difficult to kill.
No more hit points.
Yeah.
No, we want him to be more difficult to kill because he's like our
If
friend.
he's on our side.
Cool.
Yeah, he's our friend.
He is for now.
I feel
I
like
mean, we don't try to stab him unilaterally.
I was sending him home. Like a friend would.
That's what he was doing.
Drive safe.
It's okay.
Have a nice trip. So, intangibles.
I vote for me for having the cutest baby pictures.
he does have the cutest
That's
baby
true.
pictures.
You did it.
Well, I don't think so.
On
I feel like
stream.
Kyle can have the experience, but Spike
Not
can't.
Spike.
What about the translating the
Oh,
infernal?
that was pretty cool.
But that was a bit of a
With
team.
the sensory stone.
Yeah, that was.
That
That
was
was pretty
more his
clever.
idea.
Yeah,
that
well,
was
I guess.
clever.
It was actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll go
Fuck
with
me.
Link for that.
He's getting double points. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
So it was
Yeah,
pretty
I have
cool.
the lowest
Josh.
points.
You've
down
got
the
the
But
road.
it's true. He should get it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
bastard.
that's fair.
Okay.
That was really
Fair.
smart.
Plus, I think you should get extra points because he's effectively a devil, demon person.
Alright.
He's dark, isn't he?
Hey, I'm
You've
right.
got a fucked up child.
Can we not
Maybe.
reward like
Maybe.
regressing and doing the same shit over and over again? we
That's a
reward
good point.
development.
But also, what he did gave us information,
You did, yes.
so that should be
Yeah.
rewarded.
Okay, if everyone's in agreement, I mean, I
Yeah.
did give him some of that experience.
I like the
as well,
sensei stone thing. I
Yeah.
think
That was
really
neat.
good.
but if everyone's in agreement, 120 for Link.
Thank you.
And finally, we have one vote for Kyle
Hey!
in the
Is it a legit vote?
in the chat from
This is unheard of.
I Am Woman.
What?
Oh,
It's
nice.
Getting that
Breaking
right.
the cycle.
Again, I have not been able to log into my other accounts.
So I mean, it's the only vote that we've got. So that's 120 for Spike.
It feels bad giving him XP, doesn't it?
I know. I want it to be level 3 forever. He's now level 4, the bastard. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Thank you very much for joining us. It has been a very eclectic and very tangential, but I hope you have enjoyed yourselves today. And as I said, we should be back up next week. So until then, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Love you, bye.
See you
Bye.
next Tuesday.
Bye.